Y'all look how pretty. Isn't he just gorgeous? OMG. So, we're going to be using this little guy today. So, how was everyone's Sunday? Y'all comment below and let me know. We're going to be making a mesh wreath. Hey, Anita. We're going to be making a mesh wreath today. Hey, Denise. Hey, Pamela. Hey, Sandra. So, as y'all come in, comment below. Okay, so I'm going to cut my mesh up first. I was going to do this ahead of time, but y'all, I've been up since 3 a.m. working on ads and stuff for Valentine's Day. So, I don't measure, or I haven't been measuring, but normally I cut this at 18 inches. Usually cut them at 18 inches. Hey, Judy from Arizona. If you're new to my page, welcome. Please let me know if you're new. I'd love to welcome you to the page. Oh my gosh, it is so cold here. Y'all, that's why I'm wearing a jacket, and it's cold down here. Hey, Debbie. Let's put all this over here. Y'all, I got all kinds of florals. I don't know what we're going to use. Just don't know what we're going to use. Hey, Elaine. Yes, it is cold here. It is cold. I'm very cold. Normally, I'm not. But for some reason, I'm cold today. Hello, hello from Iowa. Guys, I normally cut 2 rolls of mesh up for 1 wreath. I like it to be nice and full. And so if you're just joining us, let me show you the attachment that we're going to be using today. So this is the bunny that we're going to be using. 18 inches is what I normally cut my mesh at. 18 inches. 18 inches is what I normally cut my mesh at. Hey, Vince. And I have a mat and I have a rotor cutter, but I just like to do it this way. But 18 inches is what I normally cut the mesh at. Like I said, I was going to do this ahead of time because I know that this is the boring part. But I'm going to use zip ties instead of chenille stems today. So hopefully that'll make it a little bit faster. We'll see how that goes. I've not done that before by zip tying to the frame. Yes, 10 inches wide, 18 inches long. And guys, I just cut the whole, both rolls up. How many? I don't know. I just cut it all up. Can we buy the bunny? I got this from Designing. Hold on, let me see if there's a website here. It's GDE. Hold on, let me put it in for you guys. GDE. BREEKHT.com. So that way y'all can go and look. They have some amazing stuff. GDEB. Okay. So I put that down below. You can go check out his stuff, but they were on a little bit of the pricey side. They are made in the USA, but they are amazing. Look how cute he is. Now this is the 12-inch. I also have the bigger ones too. So that's the website if you want to go check them out. You're welcome. He's got, like I said, he's got some, they're like old world bunnies, which I thought was very cute. That's what I call them. They're old world bunnies. They're not your typical bunnies that you see in all the things today. But I will tell you, he was a little bit on the pricey side. So, but anything that's nice, custom, because that was, they print those. I think they like print them and make them as they sell them. They don't have them just sitting around. It took a while to get them. Metal ears and separate bunny butts. I am not sure where you can find metal bunny ears. I'm not sure. Hello, Lisa. Lisa, I see that you're in the support group there. Well, welcome. So glad to have you in there. Y'all, if y'all are not in the support group, y'all should be. It's only $9.99 a month. We're going to be doing lots of things in there. Someone said Amazon. So I'm going to cut one more, and then we'll go ahead and start putting this together. And if we need more, we have more. Okay. So, what I'm going to do... Hey, Asia, how are you? Hey, friend. All right, I'm going to try to do 2 of these at the same time, and I'm going to put them together and zip tie them together, okay? So I'm just going to take this. I need a holder. Actually, hold on. Actually, I do. Y'all, I have the handy dandy 4-in-1 down here, which is going to work perfectly for me. So I'm just going to zip tie these right onto my frame right here. Just going to zip tie them. Instead of messing with the wires and all the things, let's just zip tie. What length? 18 inches. 18 inches. Bam, look at that. That worked. Look at that. Okay, hold on. Let me get the 4-in-1 here, because we can use our 4-in-1 to hold all of our handy dandy things here while we zip tie and get a little bit organized here. So we... Hey, Greg, how are you? So I'll roll that. Y'all, I don't like the poof method. I like this method for my... If I'm going to do mesh, I'd rather do this method. Yes, who got my text? I just sent out a text. 200 and... Almost 300 people should have got my text. So, let me know if you got my text. Alright, and I'm just going to go right back over top of this right here, guys. Come on, zip tie. Yay, Rita got my text. And we're just going to fluff this out. Y'all, look at that. How easy that is. No twisting, no nothing. Just zip tie. Zip tie that baby down. We're just going to go all the way around. Yay, you got the text. Yay. So if y'all wouldn't mind, sprinkle the love, y'all. We have almost 100 people on here. Debbie, can you check and make sure that we're over on the tube? Because I haven't had a chance to look over there. Alright, so we're just going to zip tie. And another thing with this, guys, when you zip tie this on here, you can move. Hold on, I'm going to show you. You can move your So you can put it in however close you want it. Or, right? So I want it nice and tight. So I'm gonna push that in right there. And we're just gonna continue on. So let me know if you like this method or if you have done this method. Let me know. Let me know if you have zip tied your mesh. All right. Y'all, I think this is going to be a much easier way for me to start doing my mesh wreaths instead of twist ties. I'll just zip tie them. Hey, Connie, how are ya? And guys, if I don't see your messages, I'm sorry. I'll come back in after the live. Okay. But look at that. How full that is. Like, literally, I normally have to put 2 rolls on this frame, but look at that. I don't think I'm going to have to. And that may save me product. We'll see. We'll see how this works out. Only board. Pipe cleaners. Well, see, pipe cleaners are very flimsy. Okay. And they're very hard to get a hold of, right? The only thing when you use zip ties, you cannot use it to secure your ribbon and stuff, okay? That you normally would. But hey, I'm okay with that. If I need to secure my ribbon or whatever, I'm going to wire it in. Okay? I'm going to wire it in. Y'all. But isn't he just going to be so cute? Now, we're going to put other things with him, but, I mean, look how cute he's going to be. With the dark blue and the lime green. Guys, I really think that this is going to be a lot fuller than... And they're they're more secure on there than a chenille stem, actually. They're not moving and they're not coming off, so... Hey, I'm okay with that. All right. So we're just going to continue on. Yeah, like doubling this up covers the whole ring, guys. It covers the whole ring. And normally I have to do like 2 or 3 rounds. And see, I can just push that in closer, fluff that out. Look at there, guys. Look at that. You could add the ribbon on here before you zip tie it down. You could. Absolutely, you could. Absolutely. So I'm going to do my green first and then put some blue on top here. Yes, you could. You could just do it all at once. You could do it all at once. Almost 100 viewers. I know. How many can we get tonight? Are you putting it through the sections? Okay, so hold on. Let me put this in here and I'll show you what I'm doing on the back. So, yes. See? I'm just zip tying it through the sections here. And it's just random, guys. It's not even perfect. But at the end of the day, I really don't care. As long as my front looks beautiful and full. Happy Sunday! Happy Sunday! Happy Sunday! So you technically could go just if I can get to go through the frame here. There we go. Must be a little stubborn a little bit, but hey. How long are your ribbons? Okay, so on my ribbons, I just cut about 12 to 14 inches. "12 to 14 inches" what I normally cut my ribbons out. So we did, let's do the blue next. Y'all get sidetracked. Yes, I'm using 10-inch mesh, cut it 18 inches long, and then I'm just rolling each end, and then I'm just walking it right up the middle. Y'all, correct me if I'm wrong. I think this is the ruffle method. I may be wrong. I'm not a mesh expert, okay? Not a mesh expert, not at all. But I love covering it up. Let me just tell you that. That is my favorite part when I make a mesh wreath, is I get to cover it up. Do you have a certain amount that you are using each section? No, I'm just picking and putting it in. I'm just putting it on here. And by putting two of these together, they are thick enough, wide enough that it covers the whole frame, that I'm not going to have to come back in and put another round. Okay, woodland. Okay, thank you, Debbie, for telling me that. I don't know. So let's check in over here on our YouTube friends. Hey, friends. We got Reba, we have Debbie, we have Rachel, we have Joan. Hey, Dave. How are you, Dave? Kathleen. We have all kinds of people over on the tube watching us, y'all. Welcome, welcome. So glad to have you. If you're new to my channel over on YouTube, guys, make sure that y'all subscribe and do the thumbs up. I greatly, greatly appreciate that if you would do that for me. But I absolutely love this method of just zip tying everything because, y'all, I don't have to wire. I don't have to worry about, I just zip tie it down. Just zip tie it down. Y'all, can y'all believe that we're almost to 12,000 followers here on Facebook? Y'all are amazing. OMG. I am so ecstatic and so happy that y'all are following the journey here. Hey, Huff. Happy Sunday. So we may end up using the same amount, guys, but look, we're zip tying it once and we're not doing layer on top of layer. We were just zip tying it down and we got one layer. One layer. So I'm so glad that y'all got the text over on the tube that I was going live. I was going to go late. I was going to come on later tonight, but we're going to have dinner here in just a little bit. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and come on at 5 o'clock and design with you guys and design before church, because I know a lot of people go to church and, you know, I want to, y'all are able to get to watch the crafting before you go to church. So if you're just joining us, I am just zip tying my mesh once to my frame. Y'all, look how pretty that is. Nice and full. I don't know if we'll have a center left, but hey, it's all good. We're gonna put a bunny there in the middle anyway, so It's all good. So let's see how many I have per section. So I have 3 per section, okay? Normally that would have been 1, 2, well, normally 3. So, yeah, we're right on track. We're right on track of where we're supposed to be, actually. Okay. So it works out to be the same, guys. It works out to be the same, but you're not having to do different layers. I'm able to just zip tie it down once, and it covers the whole frame. I'm okay with that. Sunday nights with PBS. Great programming. Gosh, I haven't watched PBS in like since I was a kid. And I believe that was the channel that Mr. Rogers and Barney, y'all. Y'all. As a kid, I used to watch Barney. I think it came on PBS, I think. So, if that tells you, I remember those days. I remember those days. Thomas the Train. I believe that came right after Mr. Rogers. Y'all. Where did I get the bow maker holder? Okay, so this, you can get this at Pro Bow the Hand. This is Regina Sellers' 4-in-1. So Pro Bow the Hand has all of these, and these are really nice and thick and heavy. So Pro Bow the Hand. And you can use it for a lot of things. You can use it for your mesh, you know, all kinds of things. And I have more pegs, but I don't know where they're at. So I could technically have one here and one here, and I could do 2 at a time. So, let's see, I want to put blue on top on this one over here. Y'all, I am digging this method. Y'all let me know. Show me some hearts down below if you are loving the zip tie method. Show me some hearts if you are loving the zip tie method. Pro Bow, it's Pro Bow the Hand. Pro Bow the Hand. I love the 4-in-1 too. The only thing that I don't like about it is I'm gonna have to get my dowels they're doing the splits, and I don't know. I'm gonna have to talk to Miss Regina and see why it's doing that. So I love it, but zip ties hate me. Why does zip ties hate you? Tell me. Why does zip ties hate you? Tell me. Let me know. Let me know. Why? Hey, where's my... Okay, there we go. Woodland Ruffle. Thank you, Reba, for telling me. Y'all, like I said, I know the methods, and I know the poof and, you know, all those things, but I'm not really a mesh person. When I make mesh wreaths, it's a very rare occasion, let me just tell you. Grapevine is my dig. Like, I love designing on a grapevine, but when I create on a mesh wreath, I cover it up, guys. I literally cover it up with greenery. Like it. There's hardly any sign of mesh once I'm done. So here we are so far. I have one more section to do right here. But look how quick that was. That was a whole lot quicker than doing the other way. A lot quicker. Yes, good idea. Awesome, Margaret. I'm so glad that you like this idea. Awesome, awesome. And what I like about it, guys, is that you can move, like if you don't want it this tight and this, full, and you want it a little bit less fullness to it, you can just not put as many and just move your zip ties, because they're not going to come off, but you can scoot them around. And guys, I've done floral wreaths just by zip tying the florals to the frame. So I've done all kinds of things using zip ties on this frame right here. So we need to put the blue on the bottom and the green on the top. Okay, come on, phone. Come on, come on, come on, phone. All right, so we got probably 2 more to go. And then this, the mesh will be done. Hallelujah, right? Praise Jesus. And we can get on with our designing. Now, guys, I haven't picked out any ribbons for this or anything. I'm just going with the flow. Because a lot of people ask me, they're like, how do you go on and how do you plan your projects? Guys, I don't. I go with the flow, and I'm like, you know what? It's going to be how it comes out, okay? So I don't have ribbons. I don't have anything picked out for this. I've got my sign. I got my mesh. I got some florals over here, but I don't know what I'm going to put in it. So, y'all are just as in suspense of what I'm going to do with this as much as I am, because I don't know. I don't know. We're going to make it together. Where did you get the sign? Barbara, I posted the website up above. After I'm done, I will I'll read it off, and maybe Debbie can put it in for us. See, I need green on top right there. I already got so much blue right there. Y'all are getting to see the messy craft room in the basement. Go right in here. We're just going to zip tie this right. Our last one, guys. This is our last one. And then we get to start having fun of creating. Like I said, I was going to do this first, and I was like, you know what? I don't know how many people has actually done the zip tie method, and I was like, no, I'm going to show you guys this. And guys, it is full. OMG. I think it's a lot fuller than if I did it the other way. Not gonna lie. Okay. I think this is a better method. Look how full that is. Look how full. And everything is in place. Nothing is moving. Normally, the mesh twists and, you have a gap there. It's not like that. Look at that. And this probably looks a little yellow, but it's lime green, guys, I promise you. But look at that. Look how full. Look how full. All right, so we have our little bunny here. Okay, we're going to put him right here in the middle. Okay. What is the measurements? The measurements of the mesh is 10 inches by 18 inches. 10 inches by 18 inches. Okay. All right, so the website, again, if you have something to write with, you may want to write this down. It's G as in Gibson, D as in David, E as in Edward, BREKHT.com. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. So these are where I got this from. Okay. Like I said, they're all handmade here in the USA, which is amazing. Thank you, Melinda. Yeah, that's what's on the bottom down here. That's what it says of where this came from. All right, so I'm gonna peel this off because I don't want this on here. Okay, it comes right off. Yay, look at that. Take the price sticker off. Hey everyone, so if you're just joining us, we're making a mesh wreath. Y'all know it's a rare occasion when I make a mesh wreath. Let's see here. I just want something to hold this. Let's just use this. Because I don't want to staple this, guys, because this sign right here was not cheap. Or this attachment was not cheap. So I don't want to staple it because it's very thin wood. And I'm just going to glue this here. Glue it down. Just like that. And then I'm just going to take this and cut that. No one's going to see this. And that will hold that in place there. So it does not come off. So now we have two attachments. Two ways to attach it to my wreath. Y'all, I'm about ready to sneeze. Alright, so let's attach it. So I'm just feeding this through my mesh. Hey Jimmy, how are you? Hey, hey, hey. And guys, we will be putting some eggs in here. I did pick up some eggs. I did. Y'all, look how cute. OMG. How stinking cute is he? Okay, so the next thing is we're going to have to pick out our ribbons of what we're going to put in here. I think I'm going to put some yellow in here because he's got some yellow in the sign here. We got 117. Yay. Y'all, let's see if we can get to 150. Let's see if we can get to 150. Okay. Oh, chenille stem. So, as you can see, I'm putting this on with the chenille stem. So, you see how it's taking me a little bit longer. If I could just zip tie this on here, it would have been on here like bam. Okay, so he's on there. How stinking cute. How cute is he? Alright, so let's pick out our ribbon. I think I want to put some yellow on there because I want to bring out that yellow in the bunny. So I think I want to do the check instead of a solid. Let's do this green because we're going to be putting some other flowers and stuff in here. I think this is what I want to do, guys. I think I want to put these two together. I have blue, but I have a lot of blue going on in here, and I don't want to use that. Okay, so let's make a bow, and I'm going to start with my green. And guys, I like this green. It's more of a natural green color instead of this bright green, because I have this green as well. It doesn't flow for me. It has too much of shine on it. Where did I get the bunny? The link is up above. Several people posted it. May have to scroll back up. Alright, so let's make some bows here. And isn't the colors great? And guys, I don't want to put a lot of pattern with my ribbon because I have a lot going on in the bunny. The bunny has a lot going on in it, okay, in the pattern. So, and I'll show you what I mean. Hold on just one second. I just put my 4-in-1 away. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So, I don't know if you can see, but look at all the detail in the feet and in the egg right here. It's got like a farm. It's got little chicks in his feet, right? He's got a lot of stuff going on. So I want to stay with just solid colors because I don't want to get all caught up in the craziness of the bunny. Okay. So we'll just pick this back up. We're going to add some yellow here. And guys, I don't really measure my loops. I just go with the flow here. Like bam. But I would say you probably have a 6-inch loop here. So you have a total of a 12-inch wide bow. Okay. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to take a chenille stem because it's a lot easier with the chenille stem. And then we're going to zip tie it in, okay? Alright, so there's our chenille stem. We got it all secured, right? Take our wire cutters, cut that on the back. Take our zip tie. I want to put it right in here. And the good thing about the zip ties, guys, is the zip ties goes right through the mesh, okay? Goes right through the mesh. And then when you want to feed it back up through the mesh, it feeds right through. Where's that? There's a big chunk of mesh right there. There we go. Okay, so it goes through a lot easier than if you had a chenille stem or if you had wire. All right, so I'm just going to place this right here. And I'm not going to zip tie it down very tightly because I don't want it to be sunk down in my my wreath. Okay, I just want to secure it enough so it's got just a little tug on it, so it just nestles itself right down into my wreath. Okay, I don't have to zip tie all the way down because it's going to, when I do that, I'm going to lose, and I want this to perk out, guys. Okay, I want the loops to, because we're going to be adding some florals and stuff like that in here, so I want this to come out. So there's one bow, and we're going to put another one right up here. Thank you, Linda. Thank you for the 200 stars. Thank you, friend. Thank you so much. All right, so we're going to put another one at the top. And then I'm going to go ahead and put all of my other ribbon around before we do our florals. And I'm going to show you how I do my ribbons. I do my ribbons a little bit different. I don't do tails. I actually make a bow, little bows, and I place them all around my wreath. So I do them a little bit different. And guys, the good thing about these attachments right here, they have so much color, so much texture, so much details that there's a lot of color in here. So it allows you to really get, there's no wrong color, okay? So that's what I loved about these, is that I'm like, wow, these have so much color and so much going on in them that you can really have some really nice combinations going on, okay? So that's what I loved about it. That's why I chose them. Guys, I bought like $300 worth of them. Not seeing where he got the bunny. I don't know if someone has that still. Someone may be able to post it down below for us. Alright, so I'm going to go right back up here. And we're going to feed our zip tie right through our mesh. This mesh is very thick, so there we go. Okay, and then I'm going to come right back up. Come on. So the key to get it to go through your mesh, guys, is to get it closer. I think it's caught on my jacket. Get it closer to the inside of where you've secured your mesh, because if you get too far out, then it's going to make your mesh look a little wonky, and you don't want that. So if y'all wouldn't mind, sprinkle the love, sprinkle this video. I'd greatly, greatly appreciate it if you would do that for me. If you're just joining us, we're making a beautiful Easter wreath. Can someone please post where? I don't know if you can see this or not. Okay. I don't know if you can see that or not. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. But I will come back in after the video and I will post the link so that way y'all can have it. Alright, so we have that. Y'all, look how cute. I mean, that alone right there is amazing. Like, that would be beautiful on your door just like that. Okay, so what did I do with my ribbon? Oh, here it is. I was like, what did I do with my ribbon? Okay, so I'm going to come back in, guys, and I'm just going to put a bow here and 2 bows here. So we have 3, 4, 5. So we have an odd number. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to make 2 loops. No, we could see it. Oh, you couldn't see it. I'll post the link, the website, after I'm done for you guys. Okay, so I'm going to come back in with my green. And I'm going to do 3 loops. And you can do this as small. You can do this just 2 loops if you want. And I do it random. I don't do it consistently. Sometimes I do 2 loops. Sometimes I do 3 loops. Sometimes I do 5 loops. So on this one, we're going to do 5. It's basically whatever I'm in the moment for, you know. And then I'm going to come right back on with my yellow, and I'm just going to put a tail right on top of that. Just like that, okay? Take my chenille stem. And you can use wire if you want to. Cut that. Take a zip tie. I'm going to place one right here. Okay. Take this. Put it right here. And I can sink this down just a little bit more than these. Because again, I want some depth and dimension to my wreath. I don't want everything the same. So y'all, look at that. How stinking cute is that? We'll have to straighten the ribbons and stuff out, but in time we get our greenery and all of our flowers and stuff in here, these tails right here will work themselves out to be perfect. Okay, so let's make 2 more. Had to think, I was like, which way is the right way here? Let's check in over on our YouTube family. Y'all been chatting away over here. Hey, Amy. How are ya? Bonnie. I'm late. Oh, you're never late, Angela. You're never late. Girl, you are never late. Okay, that's our 5 right there. Okay, so we'll take our chenille stem. Y'all, if I was using my chenille stems to anchor all of this, I would still be in here looking for everything. Let me just tell you that. These zip ties go right through this mesh. Amazing. Okay, so I'm just going to... Alright, so we got our zip tie. And guys, don't worry about your bow, okay? It's going to get smushed before we fix it here, okay? So, no need to try to make it perfect before you put it in. Let me just tell you. No need for that. No need for that. And we'll have to shape these bows 20 times before we're done. So we got to do one more bow, guys, and then we are ready to start adding our florals, which I am so ecstatic to do, y'all. So that's when the real magic happens. That's where the real magic starts to happen. So we got our 3 loops of green. And we'll put our extra tail in here. Y'all, my phone keeps, the messages keep disappearing. Hey! I have to keep touching the screen. Alright, so, y'all, look how quick and easy that was. So, comment below and let me know. Do you make your bows by hand or do you make them with a bow maker? Let me know. What is your favorite way to make a bow? Is it by hand or is it by a bow maker? What is your go-to method? Okay, there's my... by hand. See, one person says by hand. Hand, bow maker. Because of a bow maker, because you have arthritis, yeah. Okay, guys, so we got all of our loops in. Yeah. Oh, how cute. Isn't he just darling? Okay, so now we get to start the real fun. The real fun. Easy bow maker. Okay, so we have a little bit of area up here, and I'm gonna put these eggs right there. So let's add some hydrangeas in here, y'all. Look how pretty those are. They have like that rustic tone to them. That kind of will look like it's a little bit in this bunny's favor. So we're going to add some hydrangeas. And I'm going to leave some greenery in here because I want that to break that up on my mesh, okay? So I'm just going to dip it in glue. And guys, I glue it right into my mesh, okay? I just glue it right into my mesh. A lot of people ask me, how do I secure my florals into my mesh? I just glue everything in, guys. Glue everything in. Oh, it's hot. Hot glue. I wish Facebook would work and YouTube would work with 2 cameras so I could give you the overview and the view like this, but for some reason I can't get them to connect. They don't want to connect for me. Alright, so we're just going to push that right through our mesh. Just like that, guys. So you see how those... Isn't this going to be so pretty? Let's see. And I get asked a lot, what kind of cutters do I have? I just have the miniature boat cutters. And you can get those at any hardware store that sells tools. So here's what we got so far. Y'all look how pretty. And you're going to still see some of the mesh. It's not going to be a lot, but you'll still know it's a mesh wreath. So I'm going to place one right up here on the top. Whew. And the key to this, guys, is if you want to glue your florals into your mesh, that your glue is hot enough that it goes right through the mesh. Because a lot of people, they're like, I can't get my florals to go through my mesh. Well, it's because your glue is not hot enough. Hey, Mary. All right, so we want to add, let's add some greenery. Let's break this up a little bit. So I have some boxwood. I think this is boxwood. It's not eucalyptus. It's boxwood. Pretty sure it's boxwood. I have some that looks just like this, and it's labeled eucalyptus. I'm like, that don't... Pretty sure this is boxwood. Alright, so we're going to go in. We're just going to glue some greenery in here. So if you make mesh wreaths, who glues greenery and florals into your wreaths? Some people just like ribbon on them. They don't like anything else. Y'all, I gotta have me some life. Some greenery. Some florals. So, as you can see, that greenery is starting to really bring things to life here. After I've been under these lights for a while, it's kind of warm in here now. I think I want to add in... I'm going to add some pink to this, guys. I know it's a boy rabbit, but I think the pink will really look pretty with this green and yellow. So we got one more piece, and it's going right down here on the back side. There we go. Alright. Like I said, we'll be fluffing these bows out 20 times before we're done. But, y'all, look how pretty. Like this right here needs to flow down. So, how pretty. Alright, so let's see what florals we want to put in here. Like I said, I think I want to add the pink. It just adds to it. What do you guys think? Do you like this? Comment below and let me know if you like the pink. But I think the pink will go with the bunny very well. Let's see, what else do I have in here? I have these, y'all. Has the yellow and the lime green in the middle. I think that would be pretty as well because it's a different shade of yellow. I think that's what we're going to roll with. I think we're going to roll with these two. I think we're going to roll with these two. These ranunculus and this. Okay, so let's put this in first, and then we're going to put our eggs in, y'all. I'm going to put some eggs in here, and it's going to be amazing. And I love this because it's wispiness. It's got wispy. And I just love, love, love. Because he's a boy doesn't mean that he can't have pink. Boys love pink too. And I just love the pink and the blue combination. Cut it a little bit shorter. There we go. And the glue strings wants everything to stick together. Y'all, This is so beautiful just with this little bit of pink. Oh my gosh. OMG. This wreath is not going to be around long, guys. Y'all, look how pretty. OMG. Alright, so we're just continuing all the way around, guys. Just balancing it out. And if you don't have enough to go all the way around, guys, you can always place other flowers where you would normally have put this, and you can balance it out. And no one will ever know that you ran out of stuff and run short on a few pieces. Because I've had that to happen. You know what? How can I part with them? You know, my thing is that someone is going to get a blessing out of this, okay? There have been a couple pieces that I've made, and I'm like, I cannot sell it. And there's one that's hanging in my shop right now. Like, I can't depart with that. It's so pretty. I can't depart with it. But it's the same as if you are a designer, right? You're meant to share your gift with others. So if someone cannot make this, right? Even though I may love it, at the same time, it's going to bless someone else. So, it's not very hard for me to depart with these because they're meant for other people to get blessings out of them and enjoy them. And, yes. So, and my way of thinking is, if I make something, I can make another one, right? It may not be exact, but it'll be close. So, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. And guys, have you ever thought that, you know, designing and making things like this is the same as a ministry, okay? It's the same as, because a wreath may be something that changes someone's day around, right? They may be going through something that we don't know about, but someone may buy this and gift this to them, and it totally changes the whole outlook on things. I mean, I've seen it, heard it, witnessed it, okay? So, as I tell people, as a designer, it's a ministry. They look at me and they're like, what? I'm like, designing, you know, funeral flowers. It could be a wreath. It could be a, you know, whatever. You are using your gift to help others in whatever need. Good times, bad times, whatever. People look at me and they're like, that's crazy. But it's so true, guys. It's so true. It's so true. Alright, so that stem was a little too long. Alright. Y'all, look at this. Oh. Look how pretty that is. That's going to be in there. Oh. Hey, Mickey. Alright, so let's add in these all the way around. And then we have to add our eggs. Oh, I'm so excited to add eggs. And guys, I got the eggs at the Dollar Tree, okay? Just got them at the Dollar Tree. They're very inexpensive because I wanted to keep my price down because my sign, my attachment, was a little on the pricey side. Okay, so we got to balance it out, right? If we spend a lot on one thing, we got to cut somewhere else. So that's what we're doing. And guys, look how thick this wreath is. Look how thick that wreath is. So we're going to put one right in here. I have this right here. Put that in there. And I can bend that so it kind of goes up. Like that. Put one right over here. Just like that, y'all. This one's going to be a beauty. There we go. So I think we're just going to have just enough. Let's see. A smile does make a difference on people's face. It does. Absolutely. So I'm just going to add these couple in here. I want one right in here. Front and center. And then we get to add the eggs. Y'all, we get to add the eggs. We get to add the eggs. So I'll just wiggle that so it adheres to my mesh. Y'all, we gotta fan out my, let's see, there we go, he's straight now. Y'all, look how pretty he is already. You can still see the mesh through the florals, not much, but look how cute he is. Isn't he a cutie? All right, so I just got these egg picks, guys. They have the little ribbons on the bottom of them. We don't need those. And we can add all colors in here, even though we have purple. There's a little bit of purple in here. I'm going to add 2 packs. So that'll be 8 eggs. Okay. Now, I'm going to be making some of these in the support group. I'm going to show you how to make these, but with my spin, okay? So, yes, the dark yellow does set it off. Yep. Alright, so let's add some eggs in here. So I'm just going to cut these at an angle, dip them in my glue. And we're just going to start nestling these right down in here. Guys, they don't need to be hidden. You can just barely put them down in there. A little bit of glue will hold them. Just like that. Oh, look how pretty. Oh. We may need 3. But I'm going to do this all the way around the wreath. Guys, I'm going to do this all the way around the wreath. Yep, the supporter group is going to be amazing. I've already done 1 live in there, guys. And it was a sympathy piece. And I will tell you what it was. We made a fresh flower arrangement. So, I got another thing, guys. If y'all are you know, interested in fresh flowers, I teach you fresh. I'll teach you fresh as well. But we made a flower arrangement using a canvas picture. It was so much fun to make. So we made that in there last week. Oh, look how pretty those eggs in there. Is that just... The eggs are making it, guys. The eggs are making it. Let me just tell you. Let's see, we got the purple. Next one is going to be the blue. I want that nestle down in there because that one over there is sticking up. There we go. There we go. All right, so the next one is yellow. Let's put a yellow one right here. Cut this shorter because I don't need them that long. There we go. We're gonna need one more, guys. One more pack. So here's what we got so far. There we go. Sleeve wants to keep rolling down. All right, so let's do one more pack. And guys, this wreath right here will be, I think, complete. I don't think we need to add anything else to it. Nestle that down in there. I'll do a yellow. We'll nestle some right up in here too. Nestle a purple one there. And we'll put a blue one up here as well. Wiggle that in there, just like that. So, I have to go back and look, guys. Look how pretty. To fluff my ribbons out just a little bit around my florals. And that's what I call blending, guys. I have to blend my ribbon in with my design. But I think it turned out pretty. Isn't he just gorgeous? So he's just nestled in his garden of eggs. Garden of eggs. And guys, I will tell you that these attachments have like a clear coat on them. So they're protected. Aren't they beautiful? Isn't the bunny sign beautiful? I sure Georgia have them up. I know, Patty, and they had the big ones, like the big styrofoam eggs, and they don't have them yet this year. So guys, yellow and green. Blue and green mesh, some pink florals, some greenery, and some eggs. But isn't he gorgeous? So this guy is for purchase. If you are interested, just message me. It's ready to ship. So we can ship it as early as tomorrow. Thank you, Amy. All right, guys. Well, that's all I have for tonight. Thank you all so much for coming and joining me and hanging out with me and sprinkling the love. If you're catching this on replay, just put hashtag replay down below, and that lets me know that you are here, and I can come in and acknowledge you and welcome you to the page and to the channel. So I had fun with this one, guys. I absolutely love it. Even though I did cover up all the mesh. I love it. So y'all have a blessed night. Y'all be safe, be well. Have a wonderful Sunday, what's left of it. And I'll see you all on the next